Hello, this is the Blimey Cow YouTuber, and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be watching Why I Hate Going to Graduations, commentating on it, and reading some of the comments thereunder. So without any further ado, let's get into the video.
Graduation is the most boring thing ever. So here's how the ceremony goes. It starts with the graduates making their grand entry with their caps and their flowing, beautiful gowns, and everybody stands up to honor them. And bear in mind that none of these people cured cancer or made candy good for you. They basically just sat in class and didn't fail. Honestly, the best thing about this part of the ceremony is watching all the girls as they attempt to walk in high heels across the grass. Okay, so everyone is seated, and whoever's the master of ceremonies comes on stage and says something really generic about how we're all so excited to be here.
Thank you.
Thanks for the walkthrough, because I don't actually, I attend way too many graduations, not like real graduations. I'm assuming he's referring primarily to high school graduations. Obviously I never had a high school graduation, because that would be lame. However, I've been to a lot of, quote, graduations, unquote, in the military for military stuff. The only one that's actually, like, anything noteworthy is your boot camp graduation, obviously, but they do graduations for everything. From, schoolhouse to corporal's course, lance corporal seminar. You'll go to like literally you'll go to like a 5-day course, and then they'll have like a public graduation ceremony for it. It's like, okay, can you spell overdone? But yeah, whatever.
Thank you all for coming out today on this very special day. Guys, congratulations. You did it.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, for those prepared and hackneyed statements. Oh, and by the way, doing the clergyman routine from The Princess Bride is not inspired.
Graduation is what brings us together.
What? Okay, so
I don't know, man. You know, anything to make it a little less boring, I guess? I don't know. I mean, I guess, in some sense, graduation is a big-ish moment in, someone's life. Again, overdone and like whatever. You don't want it. It's not time right now for my opinions on the education system. But the point is, from a societal perspective, that's kind of like the moment where they stop being a kid, stuck doing kid things and going to school, and then they can be an adult and, like, do adult things and go to work instead. And, like, get on with their actual life, you know, the useful part. So, in that sense, it's not like it's not like it doesn't make sense to make a big deal out of it.
So then there's some general words of wisdom, and then maybe some rich old person might come up that obviously donated a ton of money to the school, because who are they? Why are they up there? Nobody knows. What are they saying? So eventually the valedictorian shows up, and you're like, oh, hey, I'm familiar with this girl. This could be good, yeah.
Guys, I think I speak for all of us when I say that we are very excited to be here.
Really, are you sure that you speak for everyone? And all because you got the best grades in a one-size-fits-all system. Nice. Here are 3 things that every valedictorian speech says. Number
I mean, you say that they got the best grades in a one-size-fits-all system. as if there's something inaccurate about the grading process. Look, I'm not going to say every subject is equally necessary, or that the education system, once again, isn't stupid. But for you to complain that about the grading system, what, should we just not grade people on how well they're learning? Like, what's even the point of learning at that point if you're not gonna, like, have some metric for seeing how much people are actually learning from it?
Number 1, too many thank yous.
Oh my gosh, I hope I don't forget anybody. Okay, I want to thank my parents, and I want to thank my best friend who has always been there for me. I want to thank my amazing boyfriend, who I'll probably feel really dumb about including when I watch this in 10 years.
Number 2, a poor attempt to reflect on the last 4 years.
As I look back on the last 4 years, I am struck by just how much has changed. When I first arrived, I was using an iPhone 3GS. Can you imagine?
And number 3, lots and lots of very cliche quotes.
Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." Those words have had a profound impact on my life, which is why I came to a traditional 4-year undergraduate program like every other privileged middle-class 18-year-old.
Oh!
I don't even know, man. Whatever. I mean, if you want to criticize kids for the way that they prepare for public speaking, which they probably weren't all that into in the first place, go ahead.
The places I will go when I'm allowed to leave this graduation. But no such luck, because just when you thought that everything that could possibly be said at a graduation has been said, it's time for the dreaded address to the graduating class. Oh no.
I'll try and keep this shorter than I did last year.
Yeah,
Yeah, they never keep it short. And there's always way too much talking at everything. When someone shuts up, finally, another person always gets up and is like, "Hey, I want to talk as well, because I'm special." So, let me take the next 15 minutes of your day.
If he has to say that, I hate to break it to you, it's not gonna be short. So this guy goes on for what seems like hours talking about concepts that even 4-year-olds could grasp.
Be yourself. Be an individual. It's the job of each one of you now to use the unique gifts and talents you've been given to go out in the world and change it for the better.
Which is a slightly ironic message considering that it's going out to a sea of young adults all wearing the same cap and gown outfit. So once this guy is done, we finally get to the only part of the entire ceremony that actually matters. The receiving of the diplomas. Or the receiving of the flip case that's supposed to hold my diploma, but it's not in there. I wish that it were, but maybe it'll come in the mail in a couple of weeks. So then they ask that nobody screams or shouts or yells as the graduates' names are called. And this is a rule that nobody in the history of attending graduations has ever followed. Ever. So it inevitably...
I thought the important part was when they get to throw their hats up in the air. Is that a thing they actually do? I don't know. That always that always struck me as the only fun part. I think I went to graduation once and they didn't actually do that. Only ever been to like one actual graduation.
It literally becomes a game of who's gonna get the loudest cheer, who's gonna get the longest cheer, and who is related to the idiot who brought the air horn. So then, after everyone's name has been read, the Master of Ceremonies announces the graduating class of whatever year it is. Caps are flying everywhere and everyone's applauding, but it's unclear if they're applauding because they're proud of the graduates or because they're just excited that they get to go home. Yay! The ceremony's over! That was the worst one yet!
Yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna say I mostly agree with that. But that's all I really have to say on that. So let's just go down and read some of the comments real quick here. Alright, so I've gone ahead and picked out a few comments that I'll go ahead and read through quickly here. At S. Rolfson174 says, I didn't realize how blessed I am to be homeschooled. We just have parties when we graduate instead of a long, boring ceremony. I don't know, I did actually go to one homeschool graduation. It's my friend's graduation, and they had the normal-ish ceremony. Our church hosted it. Other than that, I have no experience again with homeschool graduations. I'm assuming my other friends probably just had a party at home, and then, like I said, I never graduated. At Peter Lombardo 4466 says, my family brought the air horns. Awesome. I mean, honestly, that would be kind of, like, I don't know. Part of me just loves being obnoxious sometimes, and that's a great way to do it. At Cupcake215 says, by some miracle, my 500 student class got through the entire ceremony, national anthem to cap tossing in under an hour. I have a lot of bad things to say about my high school, but that isn't one of them. So I guess they do still do the cap tossing thing, or at least they did 9 years ago. Also, that's actually impressive. Like, I don't know how you do anything involving 500 people and not have, like, 100 things go wrong. And then at Bluebell277 says, it sucks though when they call your name and you have a quiet family. For social families, it's like, Joe Smith, yeah, Joe, we love you! And for me, it's like, Jane Doe, very quiet clapping, no one can hear, and people whispering. That poor student had no one attended her graduation. I mean, look, I get that sucks or whatever, but like, honestly, sometimes I love just being the odd one out that just everybody ignores. It's just like, yep, I'm just some guy, ignore me please, goodbye. Anyways though, that's all I had, that's all the comments I had picked out for this video, and that's going to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, you can watch the original and subscribe to Blimey Cow. Links for both of those will be in the description below. But with that all being said, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you later.